So we went into town today, and I am sorry I forgot to vlog it because there's so much stuff going on. I was just like so overwhelmed by all the stuff going on that I forgot to pull out my camera and take a video. Okay, so first of all, the driving. It's crazy. Okay, so here's how it works. Basically, it doesn't. But okay, so you got your cars, of course, because you need those for driving. There's speed limits, but they're not really enforced. I'm surprised. The craziness of the driving, nobody ever gets hit. It's like it's more common in America for people to get hit than down here, from what I hear. Anyways, okay, so honking. You will hear it all the time. It's considered polite because if you're coming up on a lane like this and there's somebody and you want to pass them, you honk to let them know. Or if there's a 2-lane road and they're coming up here and you're here and you're going way faster than them, you honk to let them know you're there so they don't pull over into you. And it is so different because in America you honk and it's like flipping somebody the bird, you know? They're like, oh my gosh, he honked at me. Oh, what did I do? But, yeah, it's different. Okay, so, advice. If you are a single guy... Okay, I'm not joking. It's not to be weird or anything, but the girls down here are absolutely gorgeous. Like, even the mediocre ones for the standards are still stunning. If you're a wife, you did not hear that. I saw somebody who actually reminded me of Selena Gomez, except hotter, if that gives you anything to think about. Okay, I'm moving on, sorry. What else was I going to talk about? Okay, the prices are pretty good. So you got two things. You can get brand name prices, which are like as tiny bit cheaper, pretty much as expensive, sometimes even more than in America. Or you can get the non-brand, which they work just as well. They taste just as good if you're getting food, and they're way cheaper. I mean, some things you have to get brand because some things they don't carry, but hey. Seriously. So, when we went into town, you think, like, looking at it, it looks a lot cruddier. And I think one of the main reasons is because of the humidity in the air here, they don't want to make a lot of their structures out of wood because they would rot a lot faster. So a lot of the structures are made out of mud bricks, which, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look like made out of mud. It looks like this, or concrete. And because, I mean, this is a third world country, and this is a downtown area, so it is a lot cruddier than out in the nicer areas, like out in the hills and stuff. But, yeah, I'll have to show you sometime. Remind me, okay? It's different, but it's cool in its own way. Okay, I saw the funniest thing today. I go in there, and you're an American, and you've been told that it's, horrible down here or whatever. I don't know what you've been told. But you have this idea that, the majority of people are in, a ton of poverty. I see this guy. Okay, so they have these little 3-wheeled cars called tuk-tuks. They're taxis for, really cheap. They don't go very far, but they just get you around town if you don't have your own vehicle. I see this guy. He's an older guy, really, really fat. He's dressed, he's got this dirty polo on, and khaki shorts that are kind of torn, and in his hands, and if you just saw him, you'd think he was pretty poor, but in his hands, he's carrying the brand new iPad. A lot of them look a lot more poor than they are. Most of them have cell phones. And a lot of them are, okay, if you contrast the clothes they wear to the buildings around them, you'd think they were wrong. I saw more Hollister shirts than anything else. Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch, they were pretty well dressed. Like, okay, I don't think the poverty's quite as bad. All of the girls had, girls and guys, but I mainly noticed girls, you know. What? Shut up. They all were, a lot of them were dressed pretty nicely. Cell phones, a few smartphones here and there. And this isn't one of the cruddy downtown parts. I'm starting to think I've got a completely wrong, biased opinion of this place. So, I don't know. So, I'm gonna, like, empty my mind of any pre-bias I have and just, like, go with it, you know? If you don't like being stared at, don't go, okay? Because, I don't know why, I don't really think there's anything to stare at here, but you get stared at. You'll be stared at by the guys, and you will definitely be stared at by the girls. We had these two girls. They walked by me, went to the next block, turned around, came back and sat down on the street corner opposite and just like sat there until we left, and they got up and walked away. Coincidence? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Okay, I gotta stop saying that because I accidentally picked it up from another more popular YouTuber. He always says, I'm gonna go, and I just realized I'm saying that. I'm stealing that. So I gotta come up with my own ending, like, I'm gonna end this. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end this. Alright, so, I'm gonna end this, and, adios, amigos.